All right. It's our first best of 5 in Group C. Team Liquid's Kira in the bottom left side winning his first match. Hero in the top right won his first match as well. And now they face off in the winners. Whoever wins this will go to the upper bracket of those playoffs. They will get a fast track towards the semifinals with a second chance if they lose their first match, which is such a big advantage. So winner of this match is going to be heading towards a much better playoff run than the other. Now, Kua is going to be opening up with what every Terran does on this map, which is an engineering bay block. I'm not sure why. Oh, actually, is it a second barracks? No, surely it's an eBay block. Going to come in here. It is a barracks gas, so pretty standard. Oh, no, actually, no, this was gas first, wasn't it? Yeah, gas first, eBay block. Okay. And Hero, not a big fan of scouting for this. He's actually doing a no scout opening. And I think it was maybe even pretty damn early gas. He's going to rally down to the natural now, and he's going to have to go take the third base. As he is blocked, he was planning to go Nexus before Cybercore. Goes for Cybercore now before Nexus, but that means will he have the minerals? 400 minerals, and oh, he barely gets it down before Q's SCV can block. Now, Q likely will cancel the engineering bay here. I wonder if he cancels it straight away, is it worth canceling your Nexus and just putting it here? Probably is. So you probably need to wait till at least like a minute 50, maybe 155 before you cancel this. And especially since you don't really have anywhere you need to put those minerals yet. It's not until you get closer to 400 minerals to the command center that you need that. You have something you can really spend it on because you're just waiting for this production to finish. As long as you get enough money to build one SCV at a time, I'm going to cancel it now. And we are going to be seeing Adepts on the way out. Probe heads forward as well. Hero, when he gets proxied or eBay blocked, he does like to sometimes counter proxy himself. You know, you punch Hero in the face, he'll punch you right back. But it looks like he's just going to scout the natural here. And seeing that expansion timing, he should know this is a gas first. Goes up the ramp, sees the factory. He's going to be dealing with probably double alien, could be Widow Mines as well. Probe does go down, though. Nice micro for Kua. Now, Hero comes in as the favorite for this group overall. Kua's TVP has been on fire recently, but he hasn't been able to translate that into victories against Hero. I mean, no one other than Clem has really been able to beat Hero recently, and there are plenty of series where Hero runs circles around Clem. Hero is a very unpredictable player. He has some of the widest range out of any of the top players. And he's just very difficult to play against. It's going to be triple Adept into Stargate. But with the double Hellion out, this is incredibly dangerous. Attacking with an Adept into double Hellion is so risky. So now he's taking a bit of damage. But if he can ambush in the grass, this could be really big. Oh, he shades forward. Cure. Oh, good start here. And Adept shade's not quite as fast as those Hellions. Does have to cancel it. Third Adept on the right side, though, will be there. And I think with an Oracle on the way, he shuts this down. I love that Hero plays Oracle. So many players would not play Oracle here. He's the one guy. And so many times, 4 Hellions run in, and they cause so much trouble. But Q anticipated it. Q is really good at knowing Hero's builds and what he has in store for him. So he's actually got the Cyclone on the way, which is very necessary to shut this down. Hellions rotating north. Let's see if they can find some damage. Doesn't look like it. 4 Adepts. Oh, Hero's going to dive. He wants to dive. 4 Adepts and an Oracle, but with a Cyclone there, I think he can defend this. Hellions will see 4 Adepts move out. Q is very aware of what he's up against. Oracle does turn on its laser, gets a Hellion. Other Hellion's going to try to counterattack in here. The Oracle is still there at home, though, and those Adepts just chilling for now. Phoenix are spotted, second gateway as well. Oh, Adepts run in. Looks like they took out 1 or 2 Marines, but I think 2 Adepts went down as well. The Oracle will clean up the Hellion. It only gets 1 probe. Indeed, 2 Adepts for just 1 Marine, I think. So I think Q is doing just fine in terms of the trading. The question is, though, what's his next step? He knows he's dealing with Oracle, Phoenix, and just a handful of Adepts. It's 2 gate, now 3 gate coming up. It's going to be a 7 Marine Medevac 2 Cyclone pressure. Wow, Q are really getting aggressive. He wants to get out there in the face of Hero and cause some damage. And it could work out. He's got Vikings, Marines, and tanks rallying behind this. Still no second barracks. A massive commitment for the Terran. Oracle is going to fly into his base, though, and find potentially massive damage. Hero, absolutely no chill. He's just going to dive the main base. Oracle's going to start finding the damage. The entire army gets F2'd back for Cure. He's got a few Marines. 2 Marines does not beat this, though. And with no Cyclone building and the Vikings still many seconds away. Oh, actually, he's got a Viking nearby. The Oracle gets 5 kills, 6, and he just gets out. Hero is showing a rare moment of restraint. And look at this. Gateway on the front. Glaive Adepts. What? Hero, you absolute meme lord. This is so ridiculous. He's going to play Glaive Adept Phoenix, guys. Oh my lord. Okay, Hero only managed to have the rare little bit of restraint simply because he's saving himself for his bigger, silly, crazy explosion in a little bit. He is going to dive Glaive Adept Phoenix like it's 2017. And these builds are actually good. I mean, I've seen Haas win with these builds over the last few years, especially when he was still a bit more active in 2020, 2021. There's Adept Phoenix diving in, doesn't bother waiting for the Glaives there. Phoenix take out one Viking, picks up an SCV, and then disengages. I can't say that was a good trade, but the Oracle gets it at the same time in the main. Hero right now is sowing the seeds of chaos, sowing the seeds of frustration. Remember, Hero has said, my goal in the game is to make my opponent mad. It is to basically get under their skin, frustrate them, and harass them until they lose their cool. That first wave was definitely annoying, but it also, I don't think was particularly effective in terms of like units lost. He's ahead though. His early game's been great with the Oracle damage, so he's still ahead. No third base though. 6 or 7 gateways coming up. There's no stim just yet. Stim +1 shields, not ready. A couple of Marines get picked off. 2 Marines, nice start there. And here come the Adepts, he's going for it! Kiwazami gets lured to the low ground to deal with the Phoenix. And here we go, the Adepts dive in. They are mostly fighting the Cyclones there, so the Cyclones get picked up by the Phoenix. That allows the Adepts to hit the SCVs and the Marines. Wow, he picks up the tank now with the Phoenix as well. The Adepts are absolutely slaughtering. Hero right now is doing hero things. And what that means, guys, is he takes the bingo card of a Gold League player and he takes it and somehow makes it an actual strategy that works at pro level. Hero is actually a drunk man's Oracle. This man is a freak. Beautiful game 1. All right, guys. Wow. We're actually going to see Last Fantasy, the map that everyone vetoes. Hero in the right side, Cure in the left. This is a map which I have said basically should be really good for Protoss because there's these air blockers, these red thing around the side. It's a 3-player map, by the way, but these red things. So Ravens can't get behind your base, right? You can see you're on the edge of the map. There's nowhere for the Raven to hide. You'll just kill it. So Ravens can't get in the back. Drops can't hide in the back, number one. But bigger thing, if we look at Q's base, guys, look at where Q's base is and think about 4-gate blink. This map is god tier for Protoss, but every Protoss player vetoes it, and I think it's honestly because they just don't have enough experience with it. Hero is one of the quickest Protoss players to pick up new maps, and I think he realizes that he can blink Stalkers across here. He can also, so look at this. Where are you going to put a tank? You can't cover. Like, what are you going to put a tank here? Like, but then look at your main base. They can blink up here, or here, or here. And actually, oh, they're hosting the ladder. We're doing the ladder edition. They've edited it for ladder. Oh, they got rid of the blink point here, guys. Okay, I have not looked at the ladder version of this map. I did not know they'd edited it. But I guess it addresses my concern. So it used to be, guys, there weren't these trees here. You could blink into this point from the ground here. So basically, the Terran had to cover here, 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 and here from 4-gate blink. And it was just impossible. Despite that, and us running this tournament in our weekly cups for weeks, I haven't seen a single Protoss player actually 4-gate blink on it, and I've seen quite a few Protoss players lose on it. I think it's just people not actually studying the maps, just hopping in a tournament, playing it for the first time, and not really knowing how to play it, or really understanding how to play it. But it turns out this is the ladder version they've hosted. Which is fine. I mean, the ladder version's probably the most up-to-date version by the looks of it. The reason I haven't been prioritizing hosting those so far is I just, I'm not sure if I trust Blizzard to always put the most up-to-date version live or not, but it does look good. It's called 4-gate for a reason, Pig. You need at least 4 different positions to be able to attack from. Oh, he doesn't get the probe. Kira has to pull out. Now, Hero's gone for a scout, guys. He's gone to the wrong base, so it's going to take him a very long time to find where Kira is. All game, Hero's main base will be open to drops, by the way. So I would imagine Hero probably expands north along the top, but if he's a crazy person, he could expand towards the Terran. That would be a very Hero move. I'm going to expand towards you and try to fight you. Oh, I don't know if a sentry could beat 2 Reapers, guys. You have to use the hallucination back immediately, and the sentry goes down. Wow, 2 Reapers get themselves a sentry kill. Nicely done. Really good start here. Also, the hallucination is delayed. He's actually going 3 Reaper, 2 Hellion, and the hallucination being delayed is a real problem. Will he see? Okay, he's going to see another Reaper. This is big. This is big. He needs to see that because he's only got 2 Stalkers right now, but thankfully, Hero is very respectful. Builds 2 shield batteries. He realizes this could be a problem. He's going to build a pylon on the other side of the map. Alien Reaper coming forwards. Dude, I wonder if Hero realizes that 4-gate Blink's not that good anymore. I mean, he doesn't even have a Twilight. I think he might be thinking about doing some other form of aggression. Not sure what it is. Hellion Reaper comes in, gets a single probe, and backs away. Gonna go to second gate. Guys, is Hero's build drunk? There's no tech, and his 3-gate is incredibly late. Like, super duper late. Hero right now, I guess he figures maybe against a double gas 3 Reaper 2 Hellion, there might be an opening to counterattack, especially if the Reaper Hellion dives. And it does get a Reaper kill, but there's still 2 Reapers, 2 Hellions alive. Marines and tanks are building. Drunken Jiu-Jitsu Master Hero is going 3-gate into the latest Twilight Council of all time. Moving some Stalkers onto the map, but Kua does find the probe. And that should give him the tip-off that he needs to go search for this. Very well done. He's going to go find it. Hero lost 100 gas in the form of a sentry, Twitch chat says. Yeah, and chronoed out a few Stalkers as well, so he's definitely struggling a little bit. Oh, Stalkers should take care of that Hellion at least. Gonna have some aggression, but with a tank up, should be an easy D. Oh, he even hot stops building and saves the SCV. Q right now. Dude, Q is feeling himself. That's what I'm saying. Q is so good right now. This man must have invented the piano key necktie. So hot right now. Q or Magatu over here, man. Aliens do clean up the probes. Sentry warping in. Got +1 on the way as well as charge. Is that charge first? Wow, charge first for Hero, crazy person. +1 attack. He's gone away from +1 armor. He plays he's been playing a lot of nasty charge surprise attacks, and he almost always goes attack upgrades. He wants to attack. He doesn't want to defend. He doesn't care about the Zealots tanking. He just wants to take down the Terran units as quickly as possible. See how it goes. Oh, he finds a hole. A Reaper Marine drop, not something you see every day. There is a battery here, though, so it should be pretty chill to defend this. He's going to continue forwards. Take out, quite a few probes. Medevac goes down. 8 probes, not bad. 400 minerals worth. Of course, you're spending more to do this damage, but see if those Marines can just distract. Will the Reaper be able to get a kill? Shield battery there, shouldn't be able to. Oh, Reaper's going to get out! Look at that! No blink, man. Without blink, it's hard to deal with this stuff. Third Nexus is up with no probes on it. Hero's build is looking very flaccid. And I think seeing no probes on that base is going to make Kua feel much more confident about his setup at home. I think he was expecting a fully saturated third mineral line or like, you know, at least 8 probes there. He sees nothing and he's like, oh, I'm already on 5 barracks. Like, dude, I've got like all my upgrades kicking in. Medevacs are about to start building. He's like, am I miles ahead in this game? He's about to deal with a massive charge attack, though. That's the real problem. Stim, not quite finished. A lot of his units are in the main base. And that bunker, uh-oh, I don't think he can hold. No repairs ready. Double auto turret goes down to try and block. Kua, I would like to see him emergency wall off right now. Yeah, I think that's a good call, man. I'd like to see another depot there, to be fair. Robo and Templar Archives come down. Hero, of course. The man who it looks like he's all-inning, but then he just pivots on a dime. I'd love to see Hero take a 4th base as well, but it's going to be hard. What's interesting about this map as it drags on, guys, is your bases get so spread out. It's really hard to defend from like Terran multi-prong drops and stuff, so fighting for the map control becomes so important on a big 3-player map like this. Kua, okay, gets a little bit beyond style there, a bit fancy, trying to focus the pylon down. Does have to pick up. He'll come back later for it. Zealot's still hanging out nearby. I think the Marines should be able to stim on it. Nice move for Kua. Goes back to the main base to defend. Blink still has not been made, guys. Hero does not have the gas for it. Storm's getting pumped, though. Getting chrono boosted. +2 attack coming in. I do think +1 armor is way better than +2 attack for this style. Like, you're not playing Colossus. You really just need your Zealots to tank. But Hero just likes clicking his attack upgrades. Oh, dude, I like the Zealot counter. A couple of Widow Mines are available. We'll see if Hero's watching. Oh, good spready. Very nice spready. Minimizes the splash damage. Q's going to have to pull back with those guys. Got a good push on the front. It's all about the first storms. SCVs have been pulled as well. SCV pull's not going to be effective. It's a side storm, and Cure eats a chunky storm to start. Oh, my lord. I mean, the saving grace is that he didn't stim. His SCVs need to just go home. I mean, you do not want these SCVs on the front anymore. They are not really helping at all. Once the storm's gone, I guess they can, but Kua gonna keep pushing anyway. I mean, Hero's army is small enough. Maybe this works. There's 15 Zealots, 7 Stalkers, 1 Immortal. Maybe the medevac healing is good. She's got to not clump up too bad. Does take a feedback to the face as well as a storm on a bunch of that bio. But he's being very disciplined about not panic stimming. And that's what's keeping Kua's army alive right now. If he'd panic stimmed, a lot of these guys would have gone down. There is a lot of SCVs on the front line. Hero's going to go for it. If he can get rid of the tanks, it'll really help him. Storm lands on a tank, a Widowmine, but only like 1 Marine. Is there any energy recharge? Not for a while. High Templar landing some decent storms, but the Zealots are getting stuck in here. And oh, another storm goes down. These Marines on the left. That clump of Marines is where the firepower is for Kua, and Kua base the storm, but does not eat the direct impact. There's still a storm in the back, though. That one more storm could be effective. The building's working against Hero right now. He's trying to warp in more stuff. The bio of Kua needs to win the game. Remember, he needs to win this. Hero is on 66 workers, 3 bases mining, but Kua's got a critical mass of units on the front. Colossus is about to pop out, though. If that Colossus pops, this pylon. That pylon is the only thing powering it. Probes are pulled right now to take the Widow Mines to the face. Oh, man, what a game we've got right now. But Hero refuses to go down. The Colossus pops out. He refills the High Templar and says, bath time, boys. Kua right now looks around panicked like a cat who knows it's about to be forced into some running water. And he does not want to have the bath time, and yet it's forced upon him. Not even able to get the Colossus. Hero, pull the Colossus back. You know Kua wants to click on that, but Hero, he's survived. He's on 56 workers against 25. Artosis gets rebuilt there. Second Colossus will begin. And on 9 gate production against a 25 worker Terran, this should be all but over. Colossus back up to 80 shields right now. Ooh, getting a few shots off on those Marauders. The Marauders are trying to outrange the Archon, but this is what we call the hopeless Terran micro going fantasy style at the end of this game. Kua's trying to rebuild workers right now. He's got some mules mining, giving him a temporary boost to his income. But Hero holds on, and man, what a messy, scrappy game this was. Hero says, who even needs to do a proper macro build, dude? I just pivot into Storm, and I make magic happen. The flexibility of Hero in this matchup, just impossible to match. Nice drop in the main, getting a bit of damage, but he loses so many units on his rally at the same time, and Kua knows it's all over. He's going to have to tap out. Hero speed running this group stage. What the hell? He's up 2-0. All right, guys, Hero in the top left side of the map. Looking for the 3-0. He's going to have to survive, though. Kua is going to go for a proxy Barracks. Maganatha, it's a gigantic map. If there was ever a map where you can expect Hero to not scout and do a gas first greedy build, I mean, this would be it. Looks like just a single Reaper old school opening. And it is a gate gas. But he is going to scout. So he's going to send his 17th probe to scout his Hero across this map. Because look at Hero's vision. It feels like he's literally trying to memorize the terrain. You can see, you can see where his camera is jumping all around the map. He was looking at these different towers and things. Oh, that's so cool. A lot of players just cycle through their camera locations at the start, but he was actually looking around like this, going, oh, what's here? What's here? You know, these new maps, right? You're still getting used to them. You're still figuring out where everything is and trying to like mentally prepare for the future. Oh, dude, I love this thing, by the way. Little power chamber there. Some very cool architecture on these maps. He's going to be a forward Reaper. Hero, of course, has gone core before Nexus, so he played super safe. He's going to be happy about that. I mean, Kua's like, it's a big map. It's a really good map to be greedy on. So I'll do the build that punishes your greed a little bit. And Hero's like, yeah, gonna play core first, man. I'm all over it. Probe comes down. I don't think it's worth sending a probe. You're never going to kill the SCV here. You don't want to be losing it. So yeah, just build a battery and then hide. Or go back to the main. Looks like he's just going to hide for now. Oh, he waits for the Reaper to go in. He's going to try and attack the SCV. This seems a bit 300 IQ. Maybe on the border of 0 IQ? I don't know. Reaper does get a kill there. That probe doesn't really achieve much. Gets a couple of hits. Throws another battery down, I guess. And the probe does escape. Works out. Works out. Stalker goes for the SCV. Just forces him inside the bunker. And notice how Hero doesn't even try to target it. He's kind of moving the Stalker. And there we go. Kua with a very good dodge. So, oh, Kua. I think he took one more hit on that SCV. He's got to be careful. 2 Reapers there. The SCVs. He's got 2 more SCVs. Who brings 3 SCVs? What the heck? So now he can actually repair the other workers as well. Oh, but one of them does go down. I don't know if this isn't going to do anything, though. He's going to pull probes. Hero's like, dude, you just pulled 3 workers. I've got 2 batteries. I can pull workers, too. Kua is trying something a little bit adaptive, a little bit flexible. The Marine gets inside the bunker. The batteries are out of juice. He refills it. The SCVs, he's got to try and get rid of these repairing SCVs. The battery's still got a little bit of healing juice. The Reaper's going to try to run away. The bunker and SCVs are going to go down. This is a terrible start for Kua, I think. And it's kind of reminded me of is a Gumiho opening. It's the Gumiho opening. We saw him do this on El Dorado. This exact same build. Was it Gumiho or was it Beyond? It was Beyond. Beyond did this to one of the really good Protoss players last PigFest. Was it Max Pax maybe? It was someone, and he almost overwhelmed him with it. It's actually a Beyond build, I think. Trying to remember. Biggie Foot put the score up. No worries. Thanks, guys. Could be a few people who are like, but what's the score? It's all good. Damn. I don't think that did enough damage, though. All right, let's see if he can transition. So Command Center is still not done at 4 minutes. 2 Cyclones, Starport. Barracks has to float home. Feels like this is not going well for Kua. He's kind of at wit's end right now. 4 Stalkers. The probe is there to set off a Widow Mine, guys. He thinks there'll be a Widow Mine. That's why he brought a probe. Dude, who thinks to bring a probe? There's no Widow Mine in this case, but it still might absorb a lock-on for a second. That's hilarious. Chat says Kua is literally shaking right now. He was G'ing himself up before his first series against Showtime as well. You could see he was kind of nervously, a bit, you know, jiggling himself in his chair before the first match started. And she's on the way. 2nd barracks, 3rd barracks coming in. Blink. Never happens. Charge first. Dude, Hero's been doing so much charge first recently. Like, I guarantee you guys, someone linked Hero Heaven's stream, and they're like, this is what a 5.5k player does on the NA ladder. Charge first every game? Run Zealots in? Okay. Sometimes go for a giant Zealot all in, but then if they scout it, just make Storm and Probe up. Okay. Like, he's been doing so much skipping Blink recently, and he's getting away with it, man. Chat points out Blink was 1/5 of the way done and he changed it. Good catch. I thought I saw Blink. That's why I was like, oh, did it finish? Okay. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I thought I saw it, but then I was like, oh, I must have imagined it. Apparently he did cancel. Twitch chat paying more attention than I am right now. 6 gateways are on the way. 3rd Nexus will be next. It's the 2-base Storm Drop style. So I think we'll see a Prism soon. Needs a lot of minerals for that, and I think he wants to start a 3rd Nexus first. Otherwise, that 3rd's going to be crazy late. Observer at the front. Kua, of course. He's got back to a decent worker count. He's not going to have an opportunity to do anything for a while, and he's so totaled up on these army units. And the problem now is he's got Cyclone Raven tank units that are not good against a Zealot Storm style. Like they'll scale okay against Colossus, but not against this. Combat shields will start up now. Banshee on the north, but there is a shield battery available. Hero doesn't have a great worker count, but he's got Storm. I mean, his Forge is very late, so that does hurt him. Banshee's going to rotate around the back. This map did get touched up by its map maker. There's some cool flowers and lava and all sorts of stuff over here that Hyper One threw on. Some purdy purple mushrooms and whatnot. Hey, Banshee finds its way in. Did Hero not notice that fly through his main base before, guys? Am I crazy? That flew right over his buildings behind his main base, right? It doesn't have cloak or anything. How did he let that fly in and kill 3 probes? Dude, don't tell me it's gonna get another one. Okay, no, there's a battery down here. That was surprising. Can you unload on any of these plateaus? No, this is all just dead space. Just pretty dead space, all these areas. Double drop's gonna sneak out the right. Oh, this is a scary moment, because you got a Prism, you've got Storm drops, and Q is just like, I'm gonna have none of it. I'm gonna sneak a drop across, and otherwise I'm gonna turtle. And this is, I think, the correct play. This is a situation where you shouldn't be breakable, but unfortunately he accidentally sends 4 Marines out of his base. There's the misclick. Oh, Oh my gosh, at least it gives him early warning. Auto turrets go down very quickly, but the Storm Drop comes in. Feedback on the Raven. The tank's trying to defend. One of them's on the high ground. The SCV's getting stormed to oblivion. Oh man, a heinous attack here for Hero, but maybe time to repair the bunker. No, it doesn't look like it. Q is doubling down on the drop. He's boosting it towards the main base right now, but the natural bunker finally gets broken. The Zealots are in there. There's still so many units on the front to deal with. Can the double drop do game-ending damage? Because it's basically, it needs to. Storm's coming in. Marauder's trying to defend the high ground. How many storms do you have? He's going to warp in Zealot on the high ground. He picks up the Immortal and unloads it on the high ground as well. Storm goes down on the SCVs. 29. 30 probes going down on the other side of the map, though. We've also got a Banshee in behind the third. It's killing a lot of stuff. It's on 18 kills, but I think your production has been overwhelmed. Let's see how this goes. SCVs try to fight yet another storm. How many storms do you have, mate? Q has got to be frustrated, but if he can take out all the economy, he could force a draw. He could absolutely force a draw. If he can kill all the probes in the Nexus, he could force a draw. Hero may need, because orbitals are here. There's still SCVs mining. This may favor him, in fact. This may favor Cure. Okay. Widowmine does get taken out. Immortal is there. Army supply, 35 for Hero, 33 for Cure. That Nexus is going to go down. Banshee's damaging this one. There's no probes on the map. Nexus number 2 goes down. If Nexus number 3 goes down, all you need to do is float a building to the edge, or we may get a regame. Hero's up 2-0 right now. Oh! Prism came back. He recalled the Prism. I thought I saw him recall. Oh, he's not watching, though. He does lose both High Templar for just a few Marines. Great play there. The Prism. Wait, no. One High Templar survived. He lost a Stalker and a High Templar. One High Templar gets away. He doesn't have energy to actually do the energy recharge right now. The Nexus doesn't have any energy. If that goes down, that's big. The Viking goes after it, and he's going to take out this High Templar Prism. Is it? If he gets rid of the Nexus, Hero knows this is a draw game. He doesn't want that to happen. He's trying to get back here. Q is clicking right now. Great micro. He's trying to avoid. He's got to kill the Nexus. He kills it. And he picks up and gets out of here. The Viking goes after the Prism. He gets it as well. Beautiful play by Q, and Q has secured a regame guaranteed. There is nothing Hero can do because he doesn't have flying units to deal with a building in the dead space. But Q could still win this game. So not only has he secured the automatic draw, he also could get himself a victory as well if Cure brings this series back from down 0-2. I mean, this will be the beginning of an amazing comeback. These are acceleration zones. That's a very fast Archon. Looking for these medevacs. Where's the bio? I guess it's up in the main base. The other medevacs and the Viking up there. He's trying to build more Marine Marauder. Command Center muling in the bottom left, allowing him to build more army right now. Marauder's popping out. They're going to stim and run away. Lift the barracks. You don't want to lose these barracks, though. Ooh, he's going to lose them, maybe. But actually, if he can group up his army, because remember, the medevacs are quick. If he can unload, maybe catch one of these Immortals, this could be good. The army is so split. It's 2 Archons, 2 Immortals, 1 Stalker. You're up against 3 Marauders, 8 Marines. I mean, 3 Marauders, 8 Marines. If they unload, Q should be able to pick off these units, but Hero spots him. And Q, oh my gosh, Q, what are we doing, mate? So risky. Same time, Command Center gets lifted there. He's got 3 Command Centers still, but these ones are at least acting as distractions. He's trying to build a Liberator. Barrick's trying to float back out there. Bottom left side, he's going to build a bunker. He's going to try and defend the bottom left. Does seem like a decent enough play. As long as he gets that cemented, he'll be good, but the starport's going to go down. That's unfortunate. Starport, such a valuable structure. You got to go all the way back up the tech tree to get there again. Building another bunker would be a really good play. He's got time to heal. The scan goes down, takes out the Observer, and now we've got 2 Archons, 2 Immortals, 4 Zealots, and a Stalker. They are beelining in this direction, desperately going, oh no, I cannot let that base mine. 1 Zealot does get left behind in the main base. He's got a bunker, though. He's got some repair capabilities. Second bunker tries to build, trying to repair the medevac. I don't think you can break this, can you? Maybe? He might be able to. I mean, there's more mules that can mine up there. Marines building. Even if you break the... I feel like Q should still be playing the base trade run around game rather than fighting this, but he's going to try and defend. The Marines hop out of the bunker. Good pullbacks. Can he get rid of an Archon or 2? The medevacs are exposed, but they're not going to go down to just 1 or 2 Archon shots. Good bio starter step. The Archon pullbacks have been slick as well, and Hero does not want to lose these valuable units. He's got to pull back the Archons. He does. 1 Archon goes down. 2 Archons go down. The Marines say, eat my Gauss rifle, mother trucker. And they're doing very well now. They can get rid of that Immortal. That's going to be it. And Cure keeps himself alive. Hero with a bit of a frustrated shake of the head, unable to get the 3-0. Cure, very well played. All right. Well, going into game 4. Hero in the top right side. Cure, I love what he just pulled off. Oh, he's decided. Yep, I got to mess the game up. Screw. I can't be sitting at home. We got to mess this game up somehow. He's going to go forward barracks. Oh, my lord. Double proxy marauder. Oh, I don't think this build is good, is it, anymore? You know, it might be. Because you can transition off it, even if they scout it really early. Oh, he's going so close. Is he going to go double marine? Surely it's not a 2 barracks marine push. No, it is. It is indeed the marauder push. Wow. 2 barracks marauder, guys. Kua has been doing this build in every best of 5 PvT he has played for the past 5 years. He knocked Neeb out of his last ever tournament before he retired with this build at Katowice. He's done this every single TVP best of 5 for 5 years. And it keeps working, I swear. But unfortunately for him, Hero has scouted. And Hero's seeing no second gas, knows what build it is. So he'll take a second gas and go Stargate. Only a crazy person would build a Nexus here. Hero has been known to build Nexus against this build because he is a crazy person. It's just completely unnecessary as a risk. And yeah, we've seen him defend it, but this is so close. Yeah, I don't think that'll cut it. SCV's blocking like as if he doesn't want to build the Nexus. Thing is, I think you're very happy if Hero builds a Nexus here. Hero's playing 1 gas, which makes us think, is he going to drop a second gateway? He's going to go Nexus? Dude, Hero has always had the worst defense against this. But when I say the worst, I mean he executes amazingly well, but he makes it so much harder than it needs to be. Guys, here's a hot tip on a fundamental analysis. If your opponent builds their buildings outside your base, they're not in a good long-term situation. You do not need an expansion to be ahead. If you defend this expansion, you aren't just ahead, the game is over in your favor. This is Hero being crazy greedy. Now, that Stalker should pop out on the correct side. Indeed, it does. If he can defend this, it'll be incredible, and it'll be game over, and he'll win the series. Just seems a little risky, but great damage. He's already got 3 hits on that Marauder. That's big. Concussive not quite ready just yet. He'd love to get some hits on that Stalker. Don't want to lose an SCV just yet, though. Shield battery's already ready. Does pull back, but another Stalker hit on the Marauder, and these hits add up. Now, I think he's going to wait for enough Marauders to 2-shot the Stalkers, guys. So you want to get at least 4 Marauders. 4 Marauders will... Well, I guess you want 6, actually, because 4 will get rid of the shields, but then the shield battery will heal so quickly. Oh, you can't go with just 4, can you? Could kill this gateway from this side. More Marauders are building. SCV getting chased by the probe. Dude, Hero's sniper probe looking for that SCV. Dude, if he gets that, that's insane. Because the Marauders are microing on the front, but Q does pull his SCVs. At the same time, Gateway gets cancelled on this side. Shield battery takes a few hits. The Marauder count, he's going to wait for 8. Yeah, Q is going to wait for 8. Problem is, at that point, there's going to be a lot of Zealot Stalker up. He's going to need to move in and focus fire the Stalkers, and Hero will need to pull probes to block. He's going to go with 6. He goes with 6. He gets one. Oh, but he already loses a Marauder. You can see the probes and Zealots are so good at blocking in this scenario. And I think Q might need to rotate that weak Marauder to the back. And he doesn't tag the Stalkers there. He does much less damage. Remember, Marauders do about half damage to a Zealot compared to a Stalker. So probes and Zealots, very good for tanking here. The SCVs have pulled. It's go time. It's all in. It's now or never. The shield battery actually blocks Hero from pulling back his Stalkers. I think that was a really bad shield battery. But can he hold on? The Marauders started stepping forward. The SCV is tanking like mad. The Zealot is so hard to kill. Marauder's damage is so bad against Zealots. He can't kill the Zealot. It finally goes down, but the probes are being pulled as well. It's a massive brawl. It's a knife fight in a phone booth right now. Everyone's getting in on it. It's the brawl that starts in the Asterix comics because the fishmonger and the other guy get into it once again over some silly stuff, and suddenly you've got the entire village smashing frying pans over each other's heads, punching each other in the face. And it does seem like I think the Protoss villagers will win this one at the end of the day. Very nicely played by Hero. He makes it exciting. You can't say that Hero's ever boring. I mean, he could have just walled off on one base, got himself a Stargate. He could have, put himself in probably a pretty good position, but he made it interesting by trying to defend the natural, and he still pulls it off. Like I said, Hero always makes this stressful and difficult, but he pulls off the defense at such a high percentage that you can't criticize it. He's just so clean at it. These shield batteries doing so well. The Stalker Zealot trying to defend. The energy recharge to save the Stalkers. Takes out the last Marauders, and that's going to be Cure. He's going to have to give up his chance of getting first place in the group, and he's going to have to try again against Showtime. Whilst Hero progresses, gets that first place slot, takes it away. Bit of a smile. You can see him kind of there blowing his cheeks out, just letting off a bit of stress. Well played, Hero. Big congrats, you got first place. That was a very fun last series. How did you feel your skill level was today? Were you proud of your play?
일단 1등으로 이렇게 올라가신 거 축하드리고요. 오늘 경기력에 좀 만족하시는지 예, 궁금하네요.
일단 오늘 경기하기 전에 손 풀었을 때 손이 좀 말이 아니라고 생각을 해가지고 좀 걱정을 많이 했는데 올라가서 다행이지만 좀 다음 경기는 좀 더 연습해가지고 임해야 될 것 같습니다.
Well, actually, before the match, I really felt bad about my senses and stuff. So I was really worried about my gameplay. But actually, luckily, um, it turned out to be good games. So yeah, I'll have to practice better to overcome this.
Well, the play looked really good. In that second last game, the base trade with Cure, should you, if what would you change to if you were to play that game again? Would you recall earlier?
그 세 번째 경기 때, 3경기 때 이제 엘리전이 나왔잖아요. 이제 그
네.
엘리전 때 좀 만약에 좀 그 좀 다시 이제 플레이를 해보신다면 좀 더 이제 그 리콜을 일찍 썼을지 좀 더 그 전략 소원을 일찍 썼을지 좀 어떻게 좀 다르게 플레이를 했을지 좀 궁금하네요.
네, 일단은 그 게임 자체가 좀 제 본진도 좀 신경 쓰면서 프로브도 좀 신경 쓰고 하면서 상대 본진의 소수 병력 냅두고 좀 리콜을 빨리 탔다면은 수월하게 이길 게임이었는데 앞서 말했듯이 오늘 컨디션이 너무 안 좋다 보니까 이게 제가 그 병력을 보고 있는데도 판단이 안 되더라고요.
음,
그래가지고 판단이 굉장히 아쉽다고 생각했고 다음에는 이런 경기 제 스스로도 좀 실망스럽기 때문에 안 하려고 노력하겠습니다.
yeah, definitely. That was disappointing, and I would definitely should recall earlier, and I would definitely play that if get to replay that. Yeah, like I said before, my senses were I didn't really feel good about my senses before the match, so I think like that clouded my judgment in the gameplay, of course, as well. So I would definitely going to fix that on the upcoming games. So yeah, I would definitely play differently.
Awesome, no worries. I think you still played fantastically well. I've noticed you're playing a lot of Charge instead of Blink recently. What are you enjoying about Charge first? Do you think maybe Blink is not as important right now in the meta?
일단 이번 매치 때에서는 점추 스타트보다는 좀 선 돌진 스타트를 좀 많이 쓰셨어요. 그래가지고 지금은 좀 선 돌진 쓰시는 게 선 점추보다는 좀 더 메타적으로 좀 더 좋다고 생각을 하시는지 그게 좀 궁금하네요.
뭔가 전멸이 나쁘지는 않은데 그 각 자체가 전멸 각이 잘 안 나오더라고요. 상황이 처음부터 좀 약간 불리해지는 상황도 굉장히 많았고 그러다 보니까 제가 이제 변수를 둬야 되는 상황이었기 때문에 돌진을 했던 것 같아요.
Uh, well, I don't think that like Blink is actually bad, but somehow in this TVP meta, I really feel pressured to go Blink. So if I get to go Blink, then I'll have to play more passively than before. So I'm trying to fix that situation by going placing charge instead of Blink first.
It's cool because I think for low level players and even just regular not pro grandmasters, charge first is really good for a long time, and like lower skilled Terrans struggle against it. So for us, it's very exciting seeing you go charge first. So we really like it.
이게 사실 이런 스타일이 사실은 이제 저희 티어에서만 좀 볼 수 있는 그런 스타일이다 보니까 사실 저희 티어 쪽에서는 그 선돌진 막는 게 되게 좀 빡세거든요.
음.
그래가지고 이런 선돌진 스타일을 프로레벨에서 보는 게 쉽진 않은데 그런 스타일 좀 볼 수 있어서 일단 좀 기뻤습니다.
So yeah, that's awesome. I wanted to ask as well. Obviously, going into the bracket now, playoffs, you're first place, so you get a second chance, right? You get a upper bracket. You are going to be playing Clem, I believe. So are you happy to face Clem rather than Serral, or is it either way doesn't matter? They're both hard.
일단은 그래도 조 1위로 진출하셨기 때문에 일단 바로 어퍼 브라켓에서 시작을 하시기 때문에 일단 1코인이 더 있으시잖아요. 그래서
네.
어느 정도 좀 더 마음을 좀 안심하고 어떻게 보면 좀 경기를 진행할 수 있을 것 같은데 그래도 이제 상대가 아무래도 클램 선수를 또 상대하게 됐잖아요. 세라 선수를 만난 것보다는 좀 클램 선수를 만난 게 좀 괜찮다 여겨지시나요? 아니면은 둘 다 좀 부담스럽다 좀 이렇게 생각이 좀 드시나요?
음, 일단은 글쎄요. 선수라기보다 그냥 제가 저그전이 좀 더 자신이 있기 때문에 세랄 선수가 조금은 더 편하다고 생각하고 하지만 오늘 같은 경기를 한다면 뭐 세랄이든 클램이든 그냥 박살 날 것 같다고 생각을 하기 때문에 그리고 아직 좀 기간이 많이 남았기 때문에 연습을 좀 많이 해야 될 것 같습니다.
Well, yeah, it's not a matter of the player. I think it's a matter of the race. I mean, my PVZ is just, I think, much better than PvT, so I'm really confident to play against Cirque. So Cyril would have been, in that sense, Cyril would have been better opponent. But well, Sir and Clem, they're both great players. So if I play like this, if I play like today, then either way they would crush me 3-0. So I would have to definitely improve myself. So, but luckily I still have time to a lot of time to fix it. So yeah, I'll definitely I'll definitely do that.
Way too humble. Well, thank you so much. We're all cheering for you. We love watching you play, and we thought these games were a lot of fun. So thank you very much, 감사합니다, and congrats. We look forward to watching you play in the playoffs.
감사합니다. 땡큐. 바이바이.
Thank you so much. Have a good night, Hero.